Even if I run away, even if I fall in on my face, you will prepare a place for me.
Good morning! It's your girl Michaela Monique and we're back with another video. Today's video is going to be a vlog, day in the life, content creator. If you haven't seen my channel before, my name is Michaela Monique. I am living in the Houston area. I film everything adulting related, life in my 20s, just showing, balancing all the things, faith, lifestyle, literally everything. So if you're into that sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I work in finance and I do content creation, so that's a little bit about my life, you know, just so you have a little backstory. But yeah, so today we're gonna be very productive, get a lot of things done. We've got a lot of things to do today on the list, so I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. So this is my Google Calendar. This is how I plan everything. If you haven't seen my Google Calendar organization video, make sure you check that out because I show you how I color code everything in my life. All right, so we have a Hydrafacial this morning. I need to go to a coffee shop. I have like a virtual Zoom meeting to get some content done today. I need to call my leasing office, submit some tickets for some things that are going on in my apartment. So I just thought that I would take you guys along with the whole journey, with the whole process. Alright y'all, so we made it to the appointment. This morning I'm having a Hydrafacial. My esthetician and I have been alternating between different treatments, so like chemical peels, photofacials, which are lasers, and then a Hydrafacial. Hydrafacial is basically like a treatment that hydrates your skin by, like, they use a tool and it uses a lot of water pressure and like a solution, and it really gets into the pores, so like it really cleans out your pores. I think these are good to do at least a few times a year. My esthetician wanted me to do a chemical peel, but girl, in Texas it's still too hot. Like, it's still been in the 90s and the 100s, and the thing about a chemical peel, it's gonna lay you down. Like, you can't work out, you can't be out in the sun, like it's a lot. And I'm just gonna wait until like further on in the winter time to actually do a chemical peel. Chemical peels and photofacials have really been what has saved my skin, y'all. About 2 years ago, my skin was in shambles, and I came to my esthetician. I was like, girl, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna pay the money. Like, I'm a budget girl, but the one thing I'm gonna spend some money on, especially these days, is my skincare. So I have very much you know, prioritized that, been on schedule with my treatments and everything. I do my nighttime routine, my morning routine, like I wear sunscreen, you know, like I'm really trying out here. 2 years ago, I remember like sitting in this spot, my face was all over the place. It was giving chocolate chip for real, like so much hyperpigmentation and acne, and like my texture was crazy. So you know, to be here now and to feel like I can leave my house, not have to wear makeup, like it's just a lot. Like, you appreciate the small things. So this is what we're working with. I mean, of course I have like a little bit of powder on right now, but it don't look too different than my natural face. You can see like the texture is a lot better. There's no acne. Like, you can see like it's smooth. And I think some of it just comes with age. Like, maybe like when I pass 25, maybe all those hormones just kind of chilled out for a minute, because it's like I'm not on any type of birth control, I'm not on any hormones, nothing. Like, this is all God and my esthetician. So shout out to y'all. I actually used to work at this spot like back in 2015, 2016. I was like a client coordinator, so I know all the treatments, I know all the estheticians, we have good relationships, and me and my esthetician are like real cool. Like, we be chopping it up because, you know, we've known each other so long. I'm gonna take you guys with me so y'all can see the process of the Hydrafacial.
I get you
Thank you for my Hydrafacial.
You're so welcome.
This is my esthetician, Jenny.
Hi.
Just finished my Hydrafacial. My skin is so glowy and glossy. Like I'm kind of hungry, so I don't know if I want to try to go get some lunch or go straight to this coffee shop, but there's this new coffee shop that I've been wanting to try to get some work done, so need to go over there. And then I also have a meeting coming up at 12:15 on Zoom, so let's go. Y'all, I was really having a morning this morning, and it's like, you know, people think that being a Christian, like your life is gonna be so easy, you're gonna wake up happy every single morning, like you're never gonna have doubt, you're never gonna have moments, but that is so furthest from the truth. It's just the fact that like when you have those moments, you can lean on Jesus. And I started my day all wrong. Like once I really thought about it, I didn't get in my word, I didn't get into my worship or anything, so naturally, like I was just overthinking, you know, naturally in my flesh, like I'm an overthinker and I try to, you know, get everything to be right, and it just wasn't, things were not going like how I planned. But girl, like I went to go take a drive, I had to run a little errand this morning, and I just said I'm about to bask in God's presence. When they say bring heaven in the room and shift the atmosphere, like it really does change things. And also like having people around you that care and that can help like nurture you, because both of my closest friends reached out actually like in the middle of my sadness and like me having a little mental breakdown. My best friend texted me, and it's like we don't really talk on the weekdays most of the time, especially not in the morning, so for her to text me at that very moment really had me like, oh my gosh, God, even when you feel like he's far from you, like he really be there. And you know, like for her to text me and just tell me to have a good day, like, you know what I'm saying, it meant so much. So I thank God for friends. And then my other homegirl, like she was talking to me, and I thank God for people that, you know, you can be honest with, whether you're having a good day or a bad day. Like everything doesn't have to be perfect, and they can speak life into you. Like you just never know, sometimes you need that. Like I'm very much the type of person that will be able to speak life into other people. Like I be telling people like, you can do it, okay, you know, I'm gonna hype you up, but then like when it comes to yourself, it could be a little hard. And so, you know, I'm just really grateful. I'm feeling a lot better. Like I've been in my worship bag this morning, and you know, everything has been good. All it said is one time. I don't need no help from nobody but Gyra. Yes, cause he said that he Messiah. Outfit check. Bam. Okay, so two things. One, I'm at my mama's house right now. She actually helped meal prep for the week for me. For the past few weeks I've been super busy, and she's graciously done like most of my cooking for the week, like all the healthy meals, and I'm so grateful for that. So when I get home, I'm gonna show y'all everything that she cooked that I can eat this week. So second of all, y'all, I lost my AirPods literally like over a month ago. Could not find them, nowhere to be found, and I ended up buying some regular like Apple wired headphones, because these would have been my fourth pair of AirPods, and I was like, I don't deserve to have new AirPods because I keep losing them. But y'all, guess what? So I found my AirPods in my bag, a bag that I've been carrying around every single week, but it was in like a special like zipper portion. And y'all, like, I can't believe that I found my AirPods. So Turns out I'm not as irresponsible as I thought. The next thing that I have to do, y'all, is actually put a request in with my apartment because I do have a few things that the maintenance needs to fix. And this is one of the things that I talked about that was one of my pros of like renting, because your girl's not ready to buy a house yet. We're not in that position for multiple reasons. But one thing that I enjoy is that you can call maintenance, they will fix it for you. If not, they will move you to another unit that doesn't have the problems that you have. I actually found an issue like this past weekend because Houston had been through a drought. Like, we didn't have rain for over 40 days and 40 nights. Like, it was giving Noah times. And we were just waiting. We were waiting for some rain, and then the rain came and we found water on our windowsill. So it was like, what's going on here? So ended up checking, and there is a crack in our window where the wall is separating from the windowsill. So I'm gonna need them to fix that pronto, because we don't need any type of mold or like issues. And if we gotta move, then we're gonna go ahead and move, but hopefully they're able to fix it. Second thing, it's been way too hot, so there's been a bug problem, just all these random bugs. And I keep the place clean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really do be cleaning up. For there to have been like some bugs, you know what I'm saying? It's really disturbing, because one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the bug have the house, and I'm gonna leave until the bug is gone, until the bug is dead. So gotta get them to come and spray, pay for that monthly anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and log onto my website for my apartment and go ahead and like submit the request for them to come out. So hopefully I'm home when the maintenance guy comes, so that I can make sure that like it's thorough. He really gets like the cabinets and everything, because we don't want no bug problems. Never had a bug problem. We don't want to start now. Gotta make sure that I'm putting in pictures and videos so that they know exactly what you're talking about, because otherwise they may be like, I don't see any issues with the apartment. Like, you really got to leave detailed notes. Permission to enter, yes. Okay girl, just got home, so I wanted to show you everything that I got from my mom's house as meal prep. So we got some shrimp, which I'm gonna go ahead and saute with some soy sauce, a little bit of macaroni. Here I got some frozen broccoli. So got some like stuffed flounder. It wasn't from Perry's, but you know, like, we reuse containers up in here. Some stuffed flounder and some tilapia in here as well. Lastly is my favorite iced coffee, the Stock brand. All right, y'all, about to do a little stir fry. So right now I have the skillet heating up right now, because I'm gonna go ahead and saute and season the shrimp, and then also like some broccoli with some soy sauce and some sriracha, because that'll be another one of my meals that'll get me through most of the week. So I'm logging on to Bible study. This isn't my actual church ministry, but it's another one that I found by Brenda Palmer. She's a young preacher, author, and she has this really cool Bible study called Culture Shakers. I recommend it for any like young women, I want to say between the ages of 16 to maybe like 30s or 40s. I've been on here one time, and I would just say like it was completely non-judgmental. Like, I felt comfortable enough to speak on my first time, and so did a lot of other women, but it's strictly like just Jesus. And so I really love that, and I love what she's doing with the community. So that's what I'm doing tonight, and I'm really excited to get in the word, because I haven't really been able to all day.
Lord, thank you that we get to study this holy scripture. Let it transform us.
Let it renew our minds, God. Let it encourage us as we go throughout our weeks. God, I invite you to speak. You don't lead, God, I don't got nothing to say. Lord, if you don't show up, we're going to sit here purposeless, Father. So I pray that you would come,
Lord,
that you would lead us, that you would give us what we need. And I pray for every person that's coming tonight, whatever it is that they're bringing.
Y'all, so I just got off a Bible study and I just gotta say, like, I had to pick up the camera. Even though I was done for the day, I had to pick up this camera and talk about this. But we were in Isaiah 43, which is my first time reading anything in Isaiah. I'm a beginner to this. I'm still growing and learning every single day. But we were talking about the characteristics of God, right? You know, the fact that he's loving, that he's sovereign, that he's merciful, that he's giving, that he's selfish about his children, that he don't play about his children. Like, there's no better place to be than in the will of the Father, like under the covering of God in right standing with him. And so it just had us thinking, like, and then we were talking about, you know, what the children of Israel are to God. Like, what are God's children? Like, everything he is, that means that we are loved, we are nurtured, we are protected, we are all the things. And it just like softens your heart so much when you think about the fact that like God really loves you personally and that you're the apple of his eye. Like, you are so important and precious to him. So I just had to share that, y'all, and good night. Thank y'all so much for coming along with my day. Everything went as planned except for one thing. There's only one thing on my to-do list that I did not get done, so I feel pretty good about it. Everything else is pretty much good. I just didn't get a chance to film any short form content, but that's okay. I work from home tomorrow, so I will be able to do that like on my breaks, before work, and then after work if I need to. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.